This podcast, as always, is sponsored by the lovely fellas and ladies, maybe. I don't know who works there, over at Carrick Competitions. Carrick Competitions is one of the fastest growing prize sites in the UK at this moment in time. It's good the way I did that, isn't it?
It is. That was well done.
Just some of the prizes they have coming up, guys. 30th of March, you can win 2 tickets to the Grand National. Princess Royal Roof, I'm assuming that's a stand, plus £1,000 to spend how you please. You know how that'll be getting fucking spent. How do you enter? 175 on Carrick Competitions. That draws on the 30th of March, guys. Get on to that one. There's loads in April, like millions in April. That's way too far in advance. 29th of March, you can win an iPhone 17 Pro or £1,000 cash for 49p, Daniel. How good's that? 25th of March, you can win a Tag Heuer Formula 1 date plus £10,000 in instant wins, or you get a £1,000 cash alternative. Again, I've just clicked off it. That's on the 25th of March, so tomorrow, because this is coming out tomorrow from the recording, tomorrow from when you hear it is when the prize is, and that's only for 49p. Get over to carrickcompetitions.co.uk, check them out on Instagram. You can't just win, trips to the Grand National, watches and money. You can also win cash, timepieces to wear on your wrist, and trips to horse racing events.
The match on the wrist, yeah.
Yeah, get over to carcompetitions.co.uk, and thanks very much, guys, for sponsoring the podcast. Welcome back, Kitchen Talk, episode 38. We're joined by the one and only Dan the Man.
The connoisseur.
Houston, we have liftoff.
Yeah. Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, do we?
No, my mum and dad thought I did for years, but I don't. That I know of. I probably have something, but I haven't got that checked. But I also feel like it's probably too late.
Mate,
not too late, but like
well, you see this whole trend of people going to get like autism and ADHD checks in their like 20s, and it's like, what are you doing that for? What are you like? You're gonna get medicated for autism?
Yeah, brilliant. Well done, mate.
You know what I mean?
Just be weird.
Yeah, exactly. Just literally just be weird.
Just be weird.
And look, just get to an open mic.
Yeah. I nearly said something bad there. Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I can't tell you. I'll tell you after. Yeah.
He's gonna tell you to kill yourself.
No, I can't even tell you.
It's alright, mate.
What I was gonna say.
How have you been?
I've been great, mate.
When was the last time you were on the podcast? It's not the last time I've seen you. Just to clarify, this isn't like Joe Rogan where I see the guest like once every 4 years.
Probably, I don't know, like a month or two. No, maybe a month and a bit ago.
I think I had Soupy, then Kieran, and then probably was you before Kieran.
Last time I saw you was our paddle too, man.
Don't even get me started on this guy. Guy.
See, I'm glad we've done this, because I know I want to bring up. My big thing with paddle is, I don't claim to be the best in the world.
Yeah, neither do I.
No. Oh no, not saying you did. But more so when I play with friends, they will perhaps give me tips while playing. Okay, which I don't mind. I don't mind a tip, right?
Right.
As long as it's just a tip.
One thing about Daniel Houston, I've always said, the guy loves the tip.
Yeah, I love the tip. Give me as many tips as you need. But the thing is, I will never give tips back, because I go, do you know what?
Are you going to try to give me a tip here?
No, I'm not going to give you a tip.
I don't want your tip.
But what I'm saying is, I don't give tips back, because I go, do you know what? I'm not at a level where I can dish out tips, because the next point I could then give it away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Matthew Dinsmore on Wednesday, like he's dishing out a few tips. I'm going, okay. And then the ball's going out of the cage and everything.
If there's for real paddle heads that are listening here, this guy takes the net when he doesn't need to take the net.
So my thing with taking the net is, I feel most comfortable at the net, and my best shots, and yes, of course, like I'm not, as I said, I'm not cleanly perfect, so it's not gonna be perfect every time. Yeah. But my best shots happen when I'm at the net.
I feel like if we're a unit,
don't worry about it.
If we stuck together as a unit on the court, we have much better chances of winning. Just for context here, me and Daniel played against friends of the podcast, Niall Brady, who is the Bad Movie Buff podcast, of course, and Soupy Campbell, another friend of the podcast. Yeah. Absolutely battered us. It was embarrassing. It was a shocking display. This guy was talking a big game.
I was.
What did you say?
I texted you that morning. I said, "Can't wait to dunk on these." I can't say. I don't want to say the last part of what I said.
I'll say it. Can't wait to dunk on these gimps today.
Yeah, that wasn't what I said either, but that's close.
Oh yeah, it was.
yeah. Oh yeah. No, well, yes, I couldn't wait to dunk on those gimps, and then we just got absolutely
trounced. It was
like,
just pumped, bucked. It was so embarrassing. I've never had a defeat so badly.
But
like
it did look like early doors. I thought
there were
this is gonna be a
signs.
fairly even
There
match
were
here, and this
signs,
could be good
yeah.
fun.
But you just kept taking the net, and that's fine, you know.
I just got drunk, like.
Yeah.
But I don't, yourself. Like, how would you, out of 10, what would you rate yourself as a paddle player?
Well, it depends what the scale is. Like, do you know what I mean? Because in the terms of like amateur paddle, do you know what I mean?
I would. Well,
I don't know. I don't want to rate myself.
Amateur.
I know. I don't want to rate myself though. Do you know what I mean?
I would say I'm a like when it comes to like amateur paddle, like I'm a 6. Like you'd rather have me.
Do you think you're better than me?
Hold on, I haven't said anything. I mean, I don't. I mean, put it this way: I didn't see anything on Wednesday that I went, "Oh my goodness, this guy's a cut above." But also, I didn't see anything on Wednesday that I thought to myself, "I am miles better than this guy."
Yeah,
that's
a fair assessment.
I just thought, you know what, and I thought, to be fair to Soupy Campbell, it was his day. His
I actually think it
were
was Niles.
immaculate.
It was Niall, but he stole the show. Like
he was also incredible.
The window cleaner just came to the front door there. He's wondering why we didn't answer the door. It's because we're podcasting. Fuck's
Get him in.
sake.
Sponsor.
Here. Don't even chat to me about sponsors here.
Why?
There's ones in. You know what it is. We're talking about it
in the DMs.
Yeah, there's what.
I saw that in the car when I parked there, and I was like,
some big wings coming. Oh, sorry, did I say big wings?
I
meant to say big things coming. Potentially.
Bro, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
But no. I feel like I know. You know what's so annoying because I have to edit this out now. I had to edit out the other week when Kieran fucking brought it up.
Did he bring it up?
Yes,
as well?
he did.
Apologies.
You're just giving me more work to do. You're just delaying the podcast.
No, sorry, apologies.
No, I feel like the game we had because I think that was on Tuesday night. No, Wednesday night.
It was Wednesday night.
Wednesday night, and then I played. I think I got another game in at some stage, and then I had my big paddle league game. So people in the early fans of the podcast will remember that I joined the run club for 1 week.
Did you?
Yeah, I couched the 5k.
Oh, I did that. And then my mate lapped me, and I just gave up.
I just didn't go because I was like, I'm not running with all these premenopausal women.
I used to, when we did it, like I was probably about 12. Like it was Aaron did it with me, and it was probably around the time. Remember when the second Captain America came out and the whole like on your left thing?
Yeah.
So like he would lap me in the couch to 5k, and as he's passed me, be like on your left, and I'm like I'm going home.
Yeah, there's no point doing it. Like,
yeah, just
I hated it every moment of it.
But I hate running like I couldn't run to the end of the street without
like,
being like,
if it's like if there's a purpose to it, running for the sake of running, I just don't like it.
The marathon, but I said this before. Like I couldn't do anything for 4.5 hours straight.
Yeah,
never mind running. Like
yeah. Well, I mean, I could play PlayStation for 4.5 hours straight, no problem. Or like you could build Lego for 4. You have definitely built Lego for 4.5 hours straight.
Yeah, probably that up to 10 hours straight. But like even watching a film, like I couldn't sit in the cinema for 4.5 hours.
There's no way. Also, you haven't been to like a Marvel back to back.
I've never. Not that I wouldn't go, to be fair.
Or a Star Wars back to back something.
I've never, like when Endgame came out, there was the option to do Infinity War and Endgame back to back, and I
it's too much.
Chose to go
as cinephiles like us as well. That is too. What was I going to say there though?
What about Adam Byrne earlier in the group chat being like, "Oh, I've just got what
Inglourious Basterds
this means." Like,
what the
come on?
And
he literally says it bar for bar in the film. Like, come on.
But what was I? How did I get on the run clubs? Oh yeah,
so
you join your early fans, and I'm a sucker for like things you can join. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. The Orange Lodge being one.
Yeah.
I love to just join things that like either like things that my friends aren't in maybe, but like I just want to join up like a society. It's nice to feel involved in things.
Yes,
do you know what I mean?
And I wish. When I was
like church,
school,
church
is not a society. Well,
it's a fucking society. Well, it's a similar thing.
Yes, it's a religion.
It's a community. Well, it's a community
yes,
though.
Community,
This is what I'm talking about. I like a community of it. Yeah. So that's why I was okay to sign up to the couch to 5k. Didn't like it because it was.
Did you just do it by yourself, or did you have it?
My ma went with me.
Okay.
So which is probably worse.
Yeah.
Because she was like, "Come on, son. I was like, "I'm gonna hit you before you know." But and so fuck the couch to 5k. But this paddle league, I saw that and I thought 50 quid the enter. By the way, I paid for me and Steve-O, so it's 25 each. To be fair,
Steve-O? What's he doing over here?
It's Jack Stevens.
Okay, very good. Shout out Jack Stevens.
But at our first league game, right, and I was feeling pretty nervous because I was like, Steve-O's a lot better like than me. He would be pretty fucking good. Like,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
great Steve-O impression.
Steve-O there. Thanks very much, guys.
We're in
Super. Continue.
we're in the middle division. And first game against Andy and Lee. Don't know if they listen to the podcast. If they do, nice to meet you, lads.
Who? Andy and Lee?
Andy and Lee.
Okay.
And first game, we're 4-0 down. I'm thinking this has been a mistake.
Yeah.
But again, the
Were
sign.
they significantly better? Like, we were like, oh, this.
No,
this
I
could
think
be
nerves
embarrassing.
got the better of me. We were just Steve-O was hitting the net, I was hitting the back wall. Just a few silly mistakes. We brought it back and we lost 6-3, which is still, you know, we got into the game a bit. We were starting to come into our own, and we had a bit of a pep. Now, what I noticed as well was whenever they were talking, like after each game or set or whatever, they were like talking at the other side of the court tactics. But like I'm sitting in my head going, what are they saying about me? Because they were targeting me because I was the inferior player, and it was a weird way to say it. I was the lesser of the two
They
players.
dominated you.
I'm really I was their little bottom twink.
Yes, you dominated.
I was getting spanked, but like they were targeting me, and when they were talking to each other, but they were like covering their mouths with their paddles, the way football players do on the pitch. And I goes, "What are you guys saying
that is
about
so
me?
gimpy.
Just fucking
Watch up.
target the fat fella, target the guy with the tits."
Yeah.
And I was sitting going like, right, fair enough. And then second set, 6-0, smashed them.
Oh, really?
Absolutely pumped them. I don't think they returned a single one of my serves.
That's like, you know, you've seen Monty Supreme.
It was like
Do
Monty
you know when he
Supreme.
drops to the ground?
Yeah, it was like
That's
that.
class.
Then the third set, the decider. We were down 4-2, and we were like, you know, we just need to fucking dig in. Won at 7-5.
Unreal.
Couldn't
So
believe
did
it.
so you guys advanced to the next?
No, it's a league,
Yeah,
so it's
okay,
not a
sorry,
tournament.
sorry,
So
yes,
we're
yes,
currently sitting fourth in the league.
How many teams are there in the league?
9, so we're in the top half.
Okay,
The leagues.
nice.
The top 2 get promoted to the next division, the Premier League, and then the bottom 2 get
That's insane.
relegated. It's like a normal league.
I know, it's just funny that it's for paddle. Like, but like paddle's a totally
Alright.
valid. No, I play it. Paddle's a totally valid sport. More so just to be like, come on, I can't go out tonight. I've got my paddle league. Do you know what I mean?
Oh mate, I would, you know, it was honestly, I have never felt so thrilled in my life after something. I've never won anything.
Neither really.
I've never been, but I'm not. I say I'm not a competitive person. I am in PlayStation and now paddle.
Yeah, I get I get competitive to an extent in terms of like us playing on Wednesday. Like,
Yeah.
I wanted.
Oh,
to
I
win
yeah.
because I wanted to be like, oh, here Daniel and Dinsey they're pretty good at paddle. Like,
The double D's.
yeah, whereas,
Fucking right.
You know, but then unfortunately, yeah, we got our.
Speaking of double D's,
we bump sandwiches.
I have I'm going to call out. I'm not going to call his name out, but I have a call out to do.
Yeah,
One of the big comedians in the scene.
yeah.
Did you hear the voice note I sent on Friday night?
No,
One of the big comedians, one of the top dogs, I'll say.
can you do that? Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did hear this. Yeah. That was wild. Yeah.
So a lovely lady, shout out to this lovely lady, came up to me at the break of this gig and says, "You were great." You know, and I says thanks because I was doing comedy. I don't know if I even specified that. And I said thanks, and then she pointed to Diona and was like, "Oh, you were better though." And I was like, "Yeah, she's been doing it 15 years to be fair." So
that ain't got it wild.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Still? Yeah.
And then she was like, "But women are funnier anyway." And I was like, "You can have that opinion. It's wrong, but you can have that opinion."
Yeah.
But doing it is funnier than me. Obviously, I'm not because she's a woman. I ain't taking myself a hole.
Yeah, but there's a lot of backtracking going on.
Yeah. But then this other one of the top dogs turned around and just says, "Yeah, but he's got bigger tits than her." Talking about Diona, and I was like, "He's not wrong, mind you. Like they are like considerably larger." But I don't see how that's relevant. Also, why are you looking? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because instinctively, when he said that, I had to just check and be like, "Yep, everything seems in order."
Did you feel your wee tit there?
No, we mounted. No, I know what they are. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know my bra size.
Yeah, you know your shop. Yeah. That is wild though. And
I know.
How did you respond in the moment?
Ha ha ha! I'm away home here.
Tissues out of the pocket and all. See you later. Well, like what you said to me when we finished our no, we weren't even finished paddle on Wednesday. Like just mid game, you're like, I'm gonna drive my car into the lagoon. It's like, yeah, I mean,
it was. I put it into my maps and everything.
Did you?
No.
Oh,
What are you
obviously
make
not.
talking
What am I
about,
talking
mate?
about?
But Subi said something good. I was like, I'm driving into the lagoon after this, and Subi was like, is that the Chinese you're going to? Very good.
I didn't get it.
A Chinese. It's like, it just sounds like a
I know.
Chinese.
Chinese. No, yeah.
What were you gonna say?
No. I can't. I can't. I'll tell you after. I'm sorry. I hate doing that in podcasts.
Because after the podcast, he just says the most racist, homophobic things ever.
You know what it is? There's stuff that are just wee inside jokes.
Yeah.
And you forget what you are sometimes, and you go, I can't really say that because then
yeah,
I get a DM on Instagram.
I feel like the lighting is off in this room. Do you mind hitting my studio light for me? Just see the far left button. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. I appreciate that. Actually, that's good. We should do a comedians paddle league.
Yeah. Actually, I don't like that anymore. Turn it off.
No bother. We should do a comedians paddle league.
Yeah. Who do you want partnered up with?
I was gonna say you, but that's okay.
Oh no, I'm asking if you want to be partnered with me. I'll be partnered with you. Like it makes sense.
So did you walk away on? See, this is what I'd love to know about paddle, okay? Because I've played, I've done my time in paddle. I was like, and people won't believe me. I've been early to a few things. I was early to MZ. I discovered MZ. Well, I maybe didn't discover him, but I was one of the people that discovered him early doors, and I discovered paddle early doors. Like I'm talking like early 2024. Like
that long.
Oh yeah. I think we went to Carryduff. That was maybe one of the only paddle courts.
Right.
In Northern Ireland at the time. So I was early doors of paddle. I would love to know, and where I'm getting at with this is, I've played a lot of games of paddle. I would love to know, how like points wise, what is actually just fluke, and what is like that's a genuinely unbelievable play,
shot.
and you're really good at this game.
Yeah,
because there's times as well. I think you could be 40. I don't know how the points work. 40-30 up.
Yep.
And then just two wee silly mistakes, and they've won. You know what I mean? So like,
well, if you're going with a golden point rule, yes. But if you're playing advantage,
yes. Sorry. So like, I'd love to know how often it's like, oh, that was actually a closer.
Yeah,
game,
like
even though it's 6-1 or whatever.
Even though you've actually done like you're like, oh yeah, I meant to do that, but you're like, did I mean to do that?
Yes.
And like, is it instinct sometimes as well?
Or like, if something's like, oh, we smashed you guys 6-1, but like, how many of those were like, we were very, very close in most of those matches,
took it down to like
and
douche,
then they just happened to get the tip over every time.
This is the first time we played. This is the first time we played it, where we played Golden Point. If you're not in the paddle, I'm so sorry, but Golden Point is when it goes to juice, and there's no advantage. It's just whoever wins the next point wins that game. So if it'd be like 40-40, right?
Yeah.
And then it's my serve to you, and I ace you. That's just my point. So and I win that game.
Right. Okay.
But we usually play advantage. Like advantage us, or whatever.
Yeah.
But it made the game so much quicker. We also freaked, and I was thinking like, I wonder how much better we would have done, or would we have done worse if we didn't have Golden Point in that game.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But also, whenever we rocked up, we got there. Steve-O, I had to go to the toilet first. Steve-O went in. I was nervous.
Steve-O, just thinking it's the guy from Jackass.
Probably is a good paddle player.
Yeah.
But I went to the toilet, and then whenever I came in, there was these guys, and they were lifting out rackets from their like tennis bags, getting changed into like special shoes and all. And I was like, these are the guys we're playing. We're fucking cooked, and it was them.
Oh really? Was it? Andy and Lee. Andy was actually a tennis player up at David Lloyd's, and we were talking to him before the game, and he kept talking about, we're getting new courts, and I was like, this guy's gonna fucking cook us. Yeah.
And he was really good actually, hitting all sorts of nasty spins.
But did you go for paddle lesson?
Yes.
This is my opinion as someone that does love paddle.
Yeah.
There is a line, right? I do feel...
Well, you wouldn't say that to someone getting golf lessons.
No, I wouldn't, but also like...
Why is it different then?
Because to me, paddle is so recreational in terms of like...
Not the way I play at Sunshine. That's why you're not good enough, Daniel.
Exactly.
That's why you're not...
Okay, what would you rate me out of 10 at paddle? Consider we've never played, you've only seen me play one match.
If I was to rate you, if I'm putting you in with my mates, you're pretty close to the bottom.
I think that's shocking. Do you think I was the worst player there on you do, don't you? Think I was the worst player there on Wednesday? No, bear in mind, there's only 4.
Yes.
Okay, that's okay.
Considering the other two beat us fucking 6-0 3 times.
Okay, who do you think the worst comedian you could play in paddle is? And if it's me, don't even answer. Like, the comedians you know that play paddle, who is the worst?
I know like 3.
I thought there was loads played.
Well, no, I haven't played with most of them.
Oh, right, okay.
I've played with Shane, Jordy.
Is Jordy better than me?
No.
Okay, I'll take that. Is Shane better than me?
I can't really remember, but I think well, you'd be on the same level, I think.
That's what I mean. I think there's a lot of... that's what I mean when I say I think I'm just an average player in terms of, like...
Yeah.
I don't think I'm necessarily bad.
Yeah.
Like, you'd rather play with me on your team than me not play. Do you know what I mean?
I'd rather play against you, to be honest.
If it was, if Shippy and now were like, here, I'll have you 2-on-1, you'd be like, oh, I'd take Daniel every day of the week here. Because whereas, if I wasn't... My point is, if I wasn't there, you'd notice a big difference.
Well, yes, because I'd be playing 2v1 for a start.
or I tell you, from people that I haven't even seen play paddle, who I'd be better than.
Who?
Kieran Franco.
100%.
I don't think he'd make it to the game. Kieran Franco. Adam Byrne.
Yep.
Aidan Rafferty.
Yep.
I think
literally everyone in our group chat who doesn't play paddle.
I think Talal could surprise you, though. I'll be honest. I think Talal could surprise you. And I think Jack McGee could surprise you.
Although I think Jack would be good, yeah.
Yeah. I think I could beat Owen. And I think Robbie Mulray could surprise you as well.
I think he definitely comes across as a paddle player. But see the lesson I got.
How much was the lesson, if you don't mind me asking?
£50.
See, brother, that's insane.
Do you know what? We'll actually run through this because this is a real nightmare. I had a gig in Lisburn the night before the paddle lesson.
Oh, the Lark?
The Lark gig, great gig.
Nice.
Yeah, just get better comedy.
Must be nice to be booked.
Adam Byrne runs it. One of our mates and doesn't book him. What's that all about?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm sure he did the Olympia, and I was like, "Can I get a spot?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, how's my suit?" And I was like, "Aye."
That's Soupy and Monterey. We're both on the same one for Monterey.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I don't know if I can say that.
I'm gonna bring a paddle court and racket play. A court flip. That's mad. A racket and racket place.
Racket place. Don't worry about it. They had the Lark gig on the Friday night, and as I was driving down the motorway, I realised that my headlights stopped working.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's terrifying on a motorway at night time because you can't. There's no fucking lamppost. You can't see anything. So I got to Lisburn, had to leave my car there. Chloe Campbell, shout out, friend of the pod. She had to give me a lift back to the house.
So I thought you were bringing her home.
No.
Did you just ring her and be like, can you?
No. She was at the gig.
Yes. Did you just text her and be like, here, are you still about? Like, can I hop in your car?
What are you talking about? She was at the gig with me.
But when did you realise sorry. I thought you had started to drive home and realised...
No. It was on the way to the gig. It was on the way to the gig.
When you were there, you were like, I can't...
I was like, I can't drive home. I was like, can you give me a lift home?
Okay.
Switch on, all right.
Sorry. This is why I'm not going to follow. Sorry.
And so she gave me a lift home. That was fine. That meant then I had to get a taxi to Lisburn. I think the last one was at like 11 in the morning. And the car was in Lisburn.
Should have texted me. I would have brought you.
Where?
To Lisburn.
I didn't think. But thanks for the offer.
Just
anyway.
let you know, if you're stuck like that again, I'll...
Thanks, mate. I hope my headlights don't go out again. So I go to fucking... I go to Lisburn, £30, and then I drive up to Carryduff because you can drive in the daytimes with no headlights, obviously. And then after Carryduff, I go down the Halfords, pay £30 for them to put my new headlights in.
So you're £30 done already?
Yep.
How much is the taxi?
30, another 30. So I'm on the
50
£50
down?
and £50 for the lesson. I'm £110 down, right?
You've lost it, mate.
And then the headlights were £40, so we're £120 down. What was that noise? What just dropped?
No, I hit my leg off
right.
the table.
So we're £120 down. The headlights don't even work, so then I have to take it to the mechanic. There's another £30. So we're £150 down. And the lesson, I didn't even learn anything in the lesson.
But the thing is, to me, there's nothing that can be taught. Well, of course there is, obviously.
There is. I wanted to work on my overhead smashes.
But you know what? If you hadn't been to a paddle lesson and I had come here and I was like, oh, man, I was at a paddle lesson and I was working on my overhead smashes, you'd be like, Daniel, you are such a gimp. Like, that is, come on.
Well, no, because I have respect for the sport.
You don't have to dox him. What's your coach like? Who's your coach?
It was an older fella. I think he was more of like a tennis coach, to be honest. It just, you could book them on the paddle app.
Yeah.
And I went up and immediately he had us doing stretches and I was like, brother,
was there multiple people there?
No, me and him were both stretching together, which is just, he was stretching me out.
Yeah.
And there was people, like two fellas and two girls playing under the court, and I'm not gonna lie, I think they recognised me, to be honest, because they kept looking over at me, or they might have just thought, what's this weirdo what?
That's your man from car competition?
Yeah. And then after that, he was like, we did a rally just to like see, and he was like, had me up against the glass, And
Why?
pause.
I can understand why you're paying 50
Jesus
quid.
Christ.
That's crazy, brother.
We were working
Oh
on my
goodness.
smash up against the
Sorry, guys,
glass.
wait for a paddle lesson here. Up against the glass. That's madness.
Oh,
Spread your
jeez.
legs. That's crazy work.
Oh God.
Flipping, getting your overhead shot going. Serving.
Oh, he was working on my front stroke.
That's
Like,
wild. Yeah. Oh my
oh
goodness.
God, no.
Your slice.
I was at the glass with him. I don't even think that does sound better.
That doesn't at all. He was
and,
up against the glass.
and he
as
had
well.
me. He had me just fucking bouncing the ball, just like I'm working.
Did he?
just-
Aye. That's mad. Up against the glass, bouncing your ball.
Yeah, bouncing my balls up against the glass,
Oh,
and then he was like,
wild.
but it was just so awkward because I was like crouched down, and I was like, I'm never in this position in paddle. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm glad you had it.
on my hands and knees, on my hands. He made me take my shorts off and all.
Yeah, I know. Followed you home and all. That's mad. That's crazy. Like.
And then working on that, and then like it's just every movement he had me doing was so unnatural.
Yeah, absolutely.
Had my legs up
sounds like you
behind
got your money's worth.
Got my fucking legs behind my ears and all.
100%. No, it sounds like your 150 quid down seems worth it. So,
Fuck.
did you make how much time was there between getting the headlights sorted and the lesson?
I mean, like there was no time constraint with that.
Oh,
it was
okay.
like I had to just go to Halfords after.
Sorry. Right, okay. So you're sorted.
I think I might have booked in for like 1 o'clock or something.
Right.
Because the lesson was at 11 till 1, and then I'd give myself half
11
an
to
hour.
1, 2 hour
No,
lesson.
11 to 12. Sorry,
okay,
and then
I was gonna say.
and then driving back from Carryduff.
You'd be wrecked. Yeah. Well, we usually do an hour and a half.
An hour isn't enough.
No.
60 minutes just isn't.
Just for that extra.
You need the hour and a half. Although the other day, I'm sorry if the guys are listening, we were saying beforehand, like if we finish the 3 sets before the hour and a half's up, we're just going to head on.
Yeah.
And then we finished in an hour, and then one of the guys was like, oh no, I'll just keep playing. And we were like, yeah, 100%. I was like, didn't want to play. And then they absolutely pumped us the next 2 sets.
And you're like,
But we were like, we stopped fucking
do you know
trying.
what?
Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
You're up in the league anyway.
Yeah. I also, after the last no, I'm like, there's nothing that an Instagram reel won't teach me.
Well, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? My serve's just an Instagram reel.
See, I am able to watch a paddle reel and go, that's class, but I struggle to put any of it into practice.
Oh no, well, some of them. I think I watched a YouTube video. I did some further learning
Yeah.
and did a YouTube video for that one. But like watching the pros play and all, and you're like, how the fuck do these guys hit this like this?
The pros is ridiculous.
Oh, when they hit it like over the net, like well, every time it's over the net, fuck's sake. But like whenever the ball gets smashed to their side, and then it's gonna go back over the net, and they just tap it over the net, you know, to still get it. That's ridiculous. Do you know what you call? Like, I'm sorry, but
You're okay.
I'm pretty sure. Do you know what you call them? Like one of the like top paddle players in Spain,
No.
LeBron.
Oh, serious?
How mad's that?
James? LeBron James?
Could be actually.
You know? There you go.
I was like,
Kobe.
No. All right,
Sorry about it. Kobe Cabana. But that's 10 out of 10. What was I going to say there? You see, my problem with... I don't mind going and playing recreational sports,
Yep.
but it cracks me up when people take it really, really serious.
And
So I'm
yeah.
playing five-a-side tonight.
Yes.
Right? And, like, I initially was not going to play.
I feel like you can't play football, and this is someone who also can't play football.
If I have 20 shots,
Yeah.
like direct on goal, I'll maybe get 2 of them.
Is there a keeper?
Yes, but he's not doing much. Like he's really his eyes are closed. Like yeah, chocolate fire guard. But the thing is, I'm here tonight to make up numbers. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, initially there was 9 people had said yes. My brother was like, "Here, we need one more," and I was like, "Right, okay, I'll play." And then 2 more lads were like, "Here, we can play," and I'm like, "See, I would not have." I would not have said yes.
So now you're playing 6-a-side?
Because I have a real issue with my toe at the minute as well. Yeah,
Right.
I have a real issue with my toe at the minute as well, where it's basically wrecked. And it's sorry if this is TMI for the listeners. It's full of pus and blood.
Aw.
Big toe, yeah. So like,
What were you doing with it?
I was cutting the nail because I hate long toenails. Not that I have long toenails, but this is to prevent long toenails. I cut the
Relax
nail.
about the toenails.
Yeah. Well, I'd cut long toenails. Sorry. This may be a weird question. Who do you think has the longest toenails in the NI comedy scene?
I don't know.
I can think of people that I don't know if we're
I can't say this, who I'm thinking of, but like I could say out of our group chat,
yeah,
out of all the friends of the
out of our
pod.
group chat, I reckon Sloan.
Sloane's not a bad shout, or Adam as well. I reckon Adam will have long
Adam will
toes.
send me
I
free
reckon
pics the odd time.
I reckon Kieran Franco has like obscenely short toenails because he's so fucking
Yeah,
autistic about
like a
them.
wee square in the middle, you can't really see
like
anything else.
he cuts them way too short and his socks hurt them.
I basically had cut my toenail to the point where like then the skin kind of grew, like it became an
Ingrown toenail, yeah.
and it happened probably about 6 months ago, and Connie, my girlfriend, booked me in for toe surgery.
By the way, I feel like every time you've mentioned Connie in the podcast, you go,
Connie,
Connie, my girlfriend, as if it's her second name.
Just so you guys know, I was going to say something else that I can't say. I'll tell you after. But just remind me.
Another racist remark.
Yeah, it's not about anything. It's about just a minority. But Connie had booked me in for like a toe procedure to get it sorted out when it happened the first time. It was £50, and from like some foot clinic in Bangor. Which I thought was overstepping boundaries.
Overstepping.
Very good. Overstepping boundaries as a girlfriend, and that I had explicitly said I do not want to get the toe procedure done.
What is the procedure?
Some guy just takes a big pair of scissors down inside your toe and rips the bit out that is basically infected. So like she was like, "Oh, I have something fun today booked," and I was like, "What is it?" And then we pulled up to the foot clinic, and I was like, I'm gonna kill myself.
What were you doing with it? Why was she so disgusted by it? She was like,
I was in a lot of pain, to be fair. So
oh,
she was
okay.
like,
It was out of mercy.
Yes, it was a mercy kill.
It's like taking the dog to get fucking put down. Did she get you McDonald's and all before?
I was getting euthanized, and the guy doing it too he's a nice guy, but he was a student, and he
not what you want.
Not what you want, and
for an invasive procedure.
Yeah, and there was a lot of blood, and I nearly passed out, and Connie had to rush and get me water and all. And then basically he had said like, don't cut your toe again, but then like I did it again, and then
what way are you cutting your toenails if this happens?
I don't know how much detail I'm going to do.
Are you getting it in one fell swoop?
Sometimes I do clippers, but also like just a good old finger, like just
you can't be fingering your toes, mate.
I'm not fingering my toes. I'm
wiggling it. Is that what's causing the problems?
So then basically it started off like a thin.
Why not just use the clippers?
I didn't have whatever day I was supposed to didn't have the clippers on me, and I was like, but do you know what I hate the idea?
What, do you not have custody on them on Thursdays or something?
You only see the clippers the weekends.
Supervised.
Yeah, supervised. Yeah.
It sounds like you need a fucking supervisor.
Well, so then fair play to Connie as well. A few weeks ago, we operated on my toe just in her room. She just got a big pair of scissors and we just yanked the infected part out. And then I was playing five-a-side a couple of weeks ago, and I toe poked the ball and just felt it burst. Like,
was it blood?
Like, so I took my shoe off, had a white sock on, and just like where the big toe is, was just totally stained red.
Yeah.
Which was grim. So then tonight, I'm probably gonna go and put DP on it before I go out, and then I'll put a plaster on it, but then my ability at six-side tonight will be horrendous because. Like last time, it was coming towards me and I was moving my foot out of the way, which isn't good football.
It's probably the actual opposite.
Yeah, it's really not.
It's a really good dodgeball player, terrible football player.
I'd love to play dodgeball.
I actually I watched the VR video of someone playing dodgeball earlier on. It was very good. But what I was going to say there, I like five-a-side, but and that's what I'm saying. Like I don't like running without a purpose. I don't mind running if it's playing football. But like running just to run for running's sake, it's shite. But I like playing five-a-side. I don't like getting shouted at though.
No, this is my whole thing.
Yeah.
People or like, do you know what I hate? Right. And there's a guy who does this, and he knows he's doing it, right? And I haven't called him out on it, but I'm calling him out now, and you'll know who you are if you watch this. There's a guy, and he's playing tonight, who knows I'm not great. Right?
Yeah.
So then when the ball comes to me, he'll be really passive, not passive aggressive, like. Not sarcastic either.
Yeah.
Just like really petty, like not petty, but like he'll be like, "Go down, hit it," you know, as in
like condescending.
Condescending, that's the very
patronising.
word. Yeah. Patronising, that's what I was looking for. As if like I'm six, like go have a go, Dan, have a go, and I'm like, don't worry, like I will have a go when I'm good and ready, and that cracks me up more than anything. Or like people like being like, come out, go to him, and I'm like, lads, the pitch is like 20 meters long.
Yeah.
We've all jobs and families to go back to. Like, I guess chill out. Like, you know, none of us are being scouted here either. Like, we're at the Valley on a Monday night. You know, nothing cracks me up more.
You do get. I would get shut at. I hate when you do something. They're like, oh, good effort, and you're like,
Well, like I remember, so our church. This is very fellowship of us. Our church every year on Boxing Day plays a match, right?
Yeah, it's like the soldiers in World War One.
Yeah, it is. To be fair, it literally is.
Do you just go to like a Catholic church to play against them?
Where did we go this year? We went to like what do you call that? Woodville. Went to Woodville and played there. But like got into our teams and we've all got like proper kits on and all. Like we were the red team. It was reds and whites. And I was in the red team this year.
The body and the blood of Christ.
Very good.
That's class.
Very good. That is good. Reds and whites. I was in the reds this year, and like I am there for a laugh. Like it's the day after Christmas. You know what I mean?
Full of turkey.
Full of turkey, and I come out, and the captain's like, "Okay, boys, we're gonna play this formation," and I'm like, This should be a kickabout.
Yeah.
We're not talking formations here, and we're not shouting push and on him and all this stuff. And
is it 11 aside, like, or is it 5
it's
aside?
11 aside, yeah. Or you want potentially more, which suits me to be honest.
How's that work?
More so people.
Hold on, turn the light on. Keep
no worries. People want to play, and you know, I suppose we're not at that stage of wanting to turn people away from the Boxing Day football. But like my dad plays, and he's like near 50.
Yeah.
So he does a kind of a speech every Boxing Day of like
saying grace,
and then also being like, listen, we've all families to go back to on Boxing Day here. Like, let's not get ahead of ourselves and break a leg, you know.
Yeah.
Which no one ever.
Is there some people putting in dirty tackles like?
There's some people that they just get too into it and they get heated, and you're like get you out.
I get it to some extent, and like I did a thing called Man v Fat, right? It was like a football fat loss thing.
Right, okay.
It was like Weight Watchers,
When was
right?
it?
A couple of years ago,
Okay.
and well, you fucking saying like, oh, you put it back on.
No,
really
no,
quick. I'm joking.
more so if it was racing, like you know, you've lost so much weight.
That's Majaro, mate.
I actually think you are looking really well.
Thanks, mate.
Actually,
I'm gonna kiss you after this.
No worries.
Uh, That's on Patreon, guys. No.
When are you gonna start Patreon? Sorry.
Whenever
get into the financials after, like
recently in the Spotify partnership program.
are you?
Oh,
Yeah. I remember
my
you
projected
telling me
earnings are $76 for the month.
this. Seriously?
Yeah, I don't know what.
You do need to get a Patreon going.
No, I know.
What could you call it? Sorry, I mean like the bonus podcast. Like everybody has a
The afters would be a fucking good thing, but them bastards have
Yeah,
took
they-
it. Not them bastards, them lovely fellas over at the One L Studios.
You could call it. I don't know. Yeah.
The living room.
The living room, or like the.
And I could actually move it into the living room. That would be pretty good crack.
That would be, yeah. Have to move all the equipment.
It's just the kitchen table.
Yeah.
We're actually getting, fun fact, a new kitchen table soon
really?
enough. And I had to ask my man.
Circular as well.
Yeah, I had that. You couldn't get a fucking rectangular one in here.
True.
But I was like, I had to say to him, I was like, it has to be one that can move because I can't have that as the background. That is getting done up as well, though.
The logo. Just on the
Oh,
wall.
big class, like neon in my kitchen. My man would hate that.
Yeah.
But-
It's become iconic.
I know. So someone was actually getting his haircut in the barbers the other day, and he was like, I saw your son's podcast the other day, and then he says, I remember that kitchen getting my haircut in it over lockdown, because my mad did,
Your mom's a hairdresser.
yeah, barber. She allegedly was doing haircuts over lockdown whenever the barbers were closed.
And charging double.
No, same price. I was still getting it free, like.
Yeah.
But you can tell the lighting's not great in here, so it was coming out fucking a bit dodgy sometimes.
Oh yeah, I suppose I can understand that. You were saying about
What
fat
was I
loss,
saying?
man
v fat, yes.
Man v fat.
So it's like Weight Watchers where you go, sorry,
Not at
we're
all.
joking.
I was more. I love our genuinely. It sounds awful. I love our conversation so much that I was checking how long we've been going for.
35 minutes, mate. I have a timer down here.
Good,
as well.
good. More because I genuinely don't want to. I love coming here and doing this.
The Man v Fat, it was like Weight Watchers, so like you go in, you had to be over a certain BMI to get into it, right?
No
Which is
way.
insane. But BMI is such an unforgiving.
No, absolutely.
It's outdated as well.
I
like,
did a couple of years ago, and it was like,
oh, it's heartbreaking.
see a professional.
Seek
straight away.
help,
Yeah.
yeah. But so I had no problem getting into it, like, and this is also how I found out. So I went down. My mate Ryan had joined it, and he says about coming down. I says, yeah, it's good crack. So our other mate Kieran's a big fucking 6 foot fucking 9 person.
See the Duns that night?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was.
I know him. Yeah.
And part of it is you had to get measured, and they were like you tell them your height, and I was like 5'9", because I didn't know what height I was.
Yeah,
And we went and got measured, and I just bit my cheek, got so sore. They had like a wee measuring thing, and I had to take my shoes off and get measured. And Kieran took a photo of me 5'6", and I was like,
Are you 5'6"?
not with shoes on, like, but with shoes
Okay,
off,
yeah,
5'6".
Yeah.
5'7" with shoes on. We'll just call it 5'7".
I think I'm 6'1".
Are you? Are
Maybe
you that tall?
Maybe 6'2".
Fuck.
But like, I am one of those people that like.
So you can be closer to God.
True that. Yeah, closer to the big man. So it's disrespect for me to call him big man. Genuinely is. There could be a Presbyterian watching this being like,
I don't think there's Presbyterian watching this.
hey, where do you think I bring this? But yeah, no, I like I'm at a comfortable height of like I don't really care.
How nice it must be for you.
If I'm 6'1", 6'2", I'm like,
yeah. I've never really considered myself short until like because I've been the same height. I'm gonna say from I was like 11 probably. Like I was gonna be tall, and then I started smoking when I was 15. So then that just fucking stopped it right there and then.
Smoking stops it?
Yeah, it stunts your growth. Famously,
really?
Smoking stunts your growth.
Oh, flip! I didn't know that. I thought it just killed you.
Well, both.
Yeah.
To be fair, it gets you short and then kills you, but double whammy. But the Man v Fat, so the way it worked is it was all over the UK, but they started here, and there was 2 teams. Fopburn Rovers was one of them.
That's great.
I can't remember what the other one was. I feel like it was like Bayern Always Munchen or something.
I'm trying to think of one.
Oh, there's loads. Like I can actually look it up here because it was good, and like the way it worked is
Burnley? No, Burnley. No, don't.
Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
There was like you got weighed in.
West
every
Honey
week.
Roast Ham.
I actually.
That's not bad.
You got weighed in every week.
West Ham sandwich.
And would you fucking shut up with these shite ones? I don't think you know enough football teams to do it.
I actually don't. Darren Munchies.
That's just the same one that I fucking.
Oh, did you?
said.
Sorry. And it's coming from somewhere.
Find the club. Here we go. Because there
Man
is.
Obesity. There you go. Okay, I'm done. That's pretty good.
No, that is actually really good.
Man Obesity.
I'm trying to see what I can't remember the other one was, but you went in and got weighed every week, and then that like so there was a league obviously there, in like places like fucking Kent and Birmingham and shit like that. There was more than more than 2 teams, but in Belfast there were only 2 teams. But there was a league table, so for whoever lost the most, if you lost weight, like it got a point for your team, and then obviously if you won the game, you got a point for your team. So you went and got weighed and then played football after, because it's like for like fat fellas, it's like 7.5 minute quarters.
Really?
Yeah, but it was great. But there was also
that, to be fair.
it was also, but we ended up like we just didn't do it. We just did like 15-minute halves, and it was still a good workout. Like to be fair, and it was great fun. All the lads there were good, and then they like changed it. I can't remember what happened, but like a load of people dropped out, and then the whole thing just went to shit.
Was there anybody there taking it too seriously? The
Yes,
football aspect.
yes, all of them.
The thing
but
is,
I was taking.
you're in man versus fat.
Yes.
You can't take this seriously.
It's not man versus man. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And like I actually
You can't be cracking up with people's football ability when you're a man versus fat.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
I was one of the biggest losers in the fucking thing. I swear I had a wee medal and all, because I was doing 75 hard at the time.
Oh, were you?
So I had like a wee fucking medal and a trophy and everything, because I was one of the biggest losers. You know what I mean? So I'm doing the fucking thing right. You cunts are just fucking hacking them away for no reason. Shout out them wankers. One of the guys who, whenever I started, it ran for a season before that or something, and he had started and he was overweight, but then lost loads of weight, and he was still allowed to play. And I goes, I don't really think that's fair.
Check his BMI.
Yeah, just drug test him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was, not gonna lie, there was no other way to say this. An African guy turned up with his mate, and like the original guy, he had joined, and he was overweight. Like his BMI, I don't know what it was, but he wasn't like a fat, like a morbidly obese fella. But he was an overweight. You could tell his BMI was
getting there. Yeah.
But the fella he brought was like fucking Usain Bolt, like lean and everything. And I was like, surely this isn't allowed. But the coach Garth, shout out Garth, don't know if he watches this, just didn't say anything about it. So this fucking really good skinny African guy, he was just fucking pumping us around the pitch.
I a year or so ago signed up for Tim Gallagher. He did Dirt Civil with McCann.
Yeah.
So he's a PT, and I signed up. He was doing some sort of program where it was like he would just check in like once a week to make sure you're doing your stuff, and you signed up to this app and all. And he would then set you like these runs to do like 3 times a week. And the first one was a 5k, and I think I didn't even finish the 5k and was like, I cannot send this to him. But you could just
Could you lie?
yeah, I just walked it and then sent him the thing that was like, oh, there's 5k done.
It's like 2 hours.
And I kept the charade going for 3 months because the program lasted 3 months.
How much did you spend on
I
it?
think it was 100 quid. and it was 100 quid. And like, to be fair to him, he's a great lad. He's a Christian guy as well, shout out. And he's a great lad. And he was always like, well, that how's the form? And I was like, oh man, feeling really good actually. And I'm like feeling awful about lying to you constantly. There was one, no, to be fair, he did ones where it was like you run for like 5 minutes and you walk for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I enjoyed those ones. Cause
Like the couch, to 5k.
then you're, like, mentally you're like, okay, I can actually
Just get over
just
this over and
push
done with.
through
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I can walk for 5 minutes. And then I kind of thought, you've given me all these plans, I could just cancel this and
Yeah.
continue to do this. I suppose that's like any PT. But he tried that. Yeah.
Well, that is the thing as
then
well.
he was like, do you want to renew this? And I was like, no, man, I'm actually in a really good place.
But that is the thing as well. Like once you go to a PT, like once, say you go to a PT for like a month, and then you're like,
you go to PT for a week, and he's like, this is the plan. You go,
cheers.
I'm gonna cancel this.
Thanks, mate.
I'm gonna cancel this.
Like what is to stop you from doing that?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Unless they have a minimum like 4 weeks, but then
they probably do. I've never approached a PT to know, to be honest.
I would never. Be a
I
PT
just
there.
would find it too awkward.
Same.
So I would.
Especially if you're letting them down. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
they're like,
that's what I would hate the most about it. I just don't like see like just fucking senseless workouts. Like a fun game like paddle or football, good crack.
absolutely. Well, I went to go on a walk today and was like, nah, I'm playing football tonight. I'll
Yeah, you know, and you there's something in the back of your mind like, yeah, you could do both. But
I watched
why would you?
I watched Mindhorn today. Have you heard of
Mind
that?
horn?
Mindhorn.
No.
It kind of reminds you of Jimmy Santoro, but not really. It's basically this detective in the 90s. It was like a 90s TV show. Who then like 30 years later, it's about the actor then having to solve an actual crime.
Oh, right.
It's like some colony. It was absolutely shocking.
Oh.
Not great at all.
They're going to tell me it's good. Give it a watch or
it
something.
was not
I
good at
watched
all.
that
I was
Mr.
20 minutes.
Mercedes.
Oh, was that good?
The first season's good, and then I just was like, I've seen enough. Because I'm big into my book at the minute. Have I told you about my book?
No.
Don't know if I've even spoke about my book on the podcast. Shout out Mexican Dave from Loveries. Recommended me this book called Dungeon Crawler Carl. It is the best book I've ever read.
Really?
It's a series of books, like, but it's about, right, so this guy Carl is in his apartment, and the cat, his girlfriend's cat, Princess Donut, Queen Anne Chonk, that's her full government title.
Hold on. Do that last sentence again, sorry. So he's
in his apartment,
yeah,
and his
Dungeon Crawler
Carl is just Carl at this point, though.
Yeah.
He's in his apartment when his girlfriend's cat escapes, and she's called Princess Donut, Queen Anne Chonk.
The cat is called that?
Yeah, but we just call her Donut for short.
Sorry, I thought you meant
No, the girlfriend's called Beatrice,
Okay.
B for short. So he goes. She's not there. She's on holiday somewhere, and he goes out to try to get the cat. All of a sudden, the buildings slam into the ground. All the buildings just disintegrate, actually smash into the ground. He's outside with a cat in his trunks and a leather jacket on. He's like, "What the fuck did I do here?" It's pitch black, can't see anything. Everything's gone as far as the naked eye can see. And then these like entrances open up, and then there's a voice over them, and it's like, basically the premise is that this alien organization has like entered a contract to mine Earth's minerals.
You having a stroke?
Why?
This is the maddest thing.
No, I know.
ever.
I was thinking, they're like, am I slurring my words? Am I actually having a stroke? So this alien corporation in the universe has had a contract with Earth and mining their minerals that Earth didn't pay up on. So part of the contract is that everyone who's inside a building dies.
Yeah.
Everyone who was outside can enter into the dungeon, right? And the dungeon is 18 floors, and you just have to survive. But it's like an RPG game.
Okay.
So like they can level up, they get stop points, they can choose their class. It's broadcast to everyone in the universe, like a reality TV program.
Like The Running Man or something like that?
Yes,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like that.
okay.
I'm on the 4th book, Dungeon
Oh,
Crawler
wow,
Carl.
there's 4 of them?
There's 8.
Oh, wow.
I think the 8th one's coming out in May.
Oh, wow.
There's 7 out at the minute.
How many, like, you said 18 what? Levels or something?
18 floors of the dungeon.
How many floors did he get done in the first book?
I can't remember, but I know I'm on floor 5, I think.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and in the 4th book that is anyway.
Oh, so he's not like...
Oh,
okay.
it's slow progress, like, but
Okay.
it's like he takes you through like him leveling up, getting skill points and like all different items, and then there's like they have to do like TV appearances in the galaxy and all. It's fucking class.
Right, okay.
It's so good. I love it.
I will look into that.
And you won't. Don't even lie.
No, but like it does... like you haven't... I haven't gone. That is the worst thing ever. But
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's actually got TV rights purchased for it.
Oh really?
By Seth MacFarlane.
Oh,
so it is. So
nice. Yeah.
should be a TV version of it. But I haven't. So I watched the Mr. Mercedes, and then because I was in Glasgow and Liverpool, didn't bring my Kindle with me. I thought it would have been. I was tempted to bring my Kindle with me. Didn't. I kind of wait. No, it was fine with it. But
so you're not getting paperbacks?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm always going in raw, but you can get them on the Kindle subscription.
What about the books?
On the Kindle subscription for £8 a month, not sponsored, you can get all the books for free.
Connie lives in Donaghadee, doxed. So I live in Newnabbey, so doxed. My address is it's 45 minutes to her house every time. So I got.
Are you an audiobook guy?
I got Audible for a month,
right,
and started listening to 1984 by George Orwell.
I've read it. It's good.
I just couldn't get into I couldn't get into the Audible version.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do an audiobook like.
Now Andrew Garfield was the main guy. I forgot his name.
I can't remember the name.
It had a great cast, but I just couldn't. I don't know whether
is there like I've never listened to an audiobook, but I don't think I would like them. Is there a narrator voice and then actual character voices?
No, in that from whatever 1984 was all told from Andrew Garfield's character's perspective. So he spoke the whole time.
Yeah.
But like, I just obviously when you're reading a book, I like to visualize.
Yeah, you can imagine it and stuff. It's a bit easier to do that.
I'm really into it. When I was in New Zealand, before we left, I bought Batman: The Long Halloween.
Right.
The DC do these like compact books.
Yeah.
They're like, instead of like buying like 20 individual issues, it's just all in one book.
Yeah.
So I went into some like comic book shop in New Zealand and got that and read it on the plane home. That was class. That was really good.
A comic book I read.
That was really good.
Whenever I was younger, I got these comics and there were Stephen King ones. Weirdly enough, I can't remember what the book was. I think it was fucking 1927 or 28 or something. Is a film about that.
Have you seen The Long Walk? Sorry, that's
no. Still need to see it.
It is.
Is it out on fucking Prime yet? I would rent it.
It is, I think.
Is it?
I think it's. Do you have just Prime?
Prime Video, like.
Yeah, I think it is just
is
on Prime Video. I could be wrong with that.
I
the odd time I'll go to the cinema and be like, I don't want to just eat crap again here. Like, so I got like a Coke. Coke Zero, sorry. But then instead of popcorn, I brought a punnet of grapes into the cinema and went by myself too. Like, it was a solo trip, and then cried my eyes out in the cinema.
What was it? The Long Walk?
Cried my eyes
I'm going tonight to see Project Hail Mary.
For a great thing.
So yeah, I'm solo trip. But it's 2.5 hours. It's a bit long for a solo one, isn't it?
It's yeah. Well, yeah.
I
like the freedom of a solo cinema trip, though.
Yeah, and like there's no pressure on getting fucking snacks. Last time, whenever I went to go see No Other Choice, I just got a bottle of water, which is pretty psychotic. Just seeing someone with a bottle of water by themselves in the cinema, but just being like, "Oh, I want to watch this Korean film."
Last thing I went to see Crime 101 by myself.
Any good?
Nah, it wasn't bad, but it was just like.
See, do you know what I love about you? You'll just go see a film even if you like know it's not going to be good.
To an extent, yeah.
Like I have to, if an IMDb rating isn't more than 7, I'm not watching it.
I am big on giving things a chance.
I'm not, because I trust IMDb.
Yeah. I'm big on giving things a chance, but like, because at the end of the day, I watched Crime 101 and I was like, do you know what? Like, people have obviously put loads of time and effort into this, and it was grand, but like, it's just like heat, light, reheated. So I just was like,
you don't like heat?
No, I love heat. I
right.
love heat, but it just felt like a weaker heat.
Yeah,
so it was like lukewarm, you could say. So I was just a bit like, it was grand. Like, you know, if you're looking for something to go to the cinema, like it was grand. But
I think.
What are you gonna get tonight?
I don't know. Part of me's thinking I can't even be fucked going, you know, now, because I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, I'm going to
book a ticket.
Yeah. Omnipass though.
Oh, okay.
But I can just, so if I want to go, I can just actually pay to go. Do you know what I mean? But it's I'm going to Nando's here after this.
Who are you going to Nando's with?
Just a couple of lads.
Oh no,
so it is.
Boys.
Me,
Andy and Lee.
Me, Paddy, Ferg. No, not Ferg. Ferg is in America. Paddy's home from Liverpool. Me, Paddy, Steve-O, Luke, Paul, maybe.
Steve-O.
Some of the
What's up, guys? He's at the Peri. But don't even worry about it. What time's the cinema at?
8. So and it's over. So I'm meant to be going far side for 6:30. Then Donald for 8. It's just too. It's, you know.
It's I mean, it's definitely doable.
It is, but it's just like, can I be bothered? And if I work tomorrow and all, do you know what I mean? It means like,
you're not out of there to like quarter to 11.
Yeah, and I want to read my book.
Actually, you're not out of there to like 11 because adverts as well.
Yeah, and I want to just read my book. Is that so bad?
No, I had looked at it for Cineworld on Thursday at like 4:15.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you want to go?
Yeah.
I'll go.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah?
yeah. Hey, yeah. I'll text you with that.
Is it IMAX?
No.
That's all right. I wasn't going to go to IMAX tonight anyway.
Well,
I work fucking beside it more or less.
Oh, do you? Yeah, it was like 4:15, and I was like, I get a wee student ticket here for like £7.
Have you bought it and all?
No.
Yeah, I'll go. Is it 4:15?
4:15.
100%. I'll finish at 4. We'll go. Talk amongst yourselves, guys.
Talk about because I'm quite plain Jane, to be fair, in the cinema. Like,
With your snacks?
like I'll always go large drink most of the time.
Yeah.
Cause
But
like,
I don't want to piss.
well, but I'm more like, I know my limit of just like, well, if I need to go to the toilet here, I'll just not drink anymore.
Yeah.
I went to see
But you don't want to waste it then.
I went to see The Boy and the Heron in cinema.
What's that?
I thought you would have been all over that. It's like some wee anime thing. Brother, you're into your anime. Like,
I'm not in the anime.
into your
I'm not in the anime.
You're
Don't
into your
watch your
Japanese
fucking
anime.
I'm not. I actually did book a ticket to go see Akira today. I think it's called
and
Akira.
Do you remember I was a few months ago? You're like, Daniel, is Chainsaw Man still playing? You
Oh right, no,
like,
actually,
that is,
fuck, I forgot
you
about
know,
Chainsaw Man.
You know that is.
It wasn't 2, and I still need to see it.
I have no time for that stuff. Like
Oh no, it's good. Like
One Piece. No.
nah,
time for
fuck that. I can
There's like
get in the
1,000
bin.
episodes of that.
But Attack on Titan, Chainsaw Man, perfect. It's not. Is it Chainsaw Man? I think that's the name of it. Chainsaw Man. Yeah, they're the best.
I actually don't think I've watched any anime ever.
You definitely watched Pokemon.
Nope.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Sorry, I've been missing one episode. No, couldn't tell you.
You've never seen Yu-Gi-Oh?
Couldn't tell you one thing about Yu-Gi-Oh.
What?
No.
Yu-Gi-Oh was class, mate. My auntie got me fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards from Turkey, and I had fucking.
Now, when they're fake, is it still the same characters? Like,
Yeah, but it's just
sounds
like,
stupid.
there's
Sounds
really
stupid, but-
rare ones you can get, like Blue Eyes White Dragon. I can't remember what they call the god, but there's like 5 pieces of the god, and if like they were really rare to get as well.
So, like, when you were growing up, because obviously, like, it's probably 5 years age gap between us. What would you have like? What would your toys have been? Wrestling?
I love wrestling toys, yeah. Do you know, fun fact as well, I used to give all my toys into the barbers, my ma's barbers, and like so. At Christmas, I would give my old toys. Whenever I got
Right.
new ones, I would give the
That's very
yeah.
respectable.
So and then whenever I get my haircut, I'd be able to play with my old toys again.
That's very respectable.
Now they don't have any of my toys. So I don't know where they are. But I was very like I remember being very being like I don't want to give away my Rey Mysterio.
Me and Connie were in Smith's yesterday, and
Why Lego?
I'm in Smith's all the time, mate.
What-
If Smith's were giving out black cards, I'd be first on the list. I was getting a Lego figure, and basically because the Spider-Man Lego collectible minifigure series is out at the minute, and one of the Cowboy Spider-Man has a unique face print that can be used for a mainline Spider-Man figure.
Oh my god!
So I bought one already, but obviously I wanted to have a pure one as well that doesn't have the head taken off it.
How much are they?
Like $350.
Oh,
So
is that
they're yeah. And me and Connie were in Smith's yesterday. It's maybe a bit TMI, but we were looking at all the Toy Story stuff, and we were like, we'd love to buy these in case we have children one day, and be like, there's Buzz and Woody.
What?
Like
Well, yeah, obviously.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
like part like I
You think
love
Buzz and Woody won't be about whenever you're having kids?
potentially.
Nah, they're
Maybe
beating
like
that.
15 years.
They're beating it like a
10
dead
years.
horse. Mate, it came out fucking 30 years ago.
That's so true. I had not even thought. Yeah, right enough. Yeah,
it literally
probably
came
sweet.
out before I was born.
Yeah, that's probably. Yeah, you're bang on with that. Actually, yeah, it's more than fine. Yeah, but I want because like I remember when I grew up, I had a Woody and I had a Buzz, and then you'd leave the room and be like, they're definitely moving in there. And then I open the door, and then obviously they're not. And you're like, but also they could be dropping as I open the door. Like I'd never know.
What was my favorite toy? I had a Stretch Armstrong whenever I was growing up, and I fucking loved it because I just wanted to get what was inside him. I just
Like the sand
the
thing,
beads or
the
something.
Yeah.
What else? I had these. Oh, you won't remember them, but there was these. I don't know if anyone else remembers them. Let me know. There was these things called crash test dummies.
Okay.
And they were like wee men that you put into like a car, and if you just drove them into a wall, they would fall apart. And that was it. That was their whole thing.
Were they like magnetic or anything? Like they come back together?
They come back together,
Yeah.
yeah. But like I can't remember what the whole thing was. I remember having a fucking like a hovercraft that you could drive up your walls, like all real shit
aye.
toys, like.
All right.
But like once the Xbox came into my life, I
had an Xbox Connect.
oh yeah, the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horrendous. It was really not a great product, to be honest.
No, I remember I used to playing with people who would play with their Kinect mics.
I was never into like Call of Duty.
No, you weren't allowed it.
But I remember getting it then at one stage, but then by the time I got it, like
you were too far
I
gone.
was too far gone. Like my first Call of Duty was World War II.
That's insane, mate. That's what are you 18? Or you would have been like 15 probably. Because I was in uni when that came out.
I would have been like 15. But I had no desire. Like all I wanted to play was those like Batman Arkham games.
You had no bloodlust.
Loved them.
Yeah, fair enough.
And like there's so many games that I want to play, but like can't wait for this James Bond game to come out.
Oh, GoldenEye or something, isn't it?
First Light, it's called.
Oh, right. Close.
Sorry, I'm big into that. And then the Lego Batman game comes on the 22nd of May.
I'll
be picking that up day one.
I've started a new game called Crimson Desert. It's very, very fun.
Yes, so you and Adam talk about that.
Yeah, we're nerding out a wee bit.
But how do you find these?
It's like a AAA game. It's like it's been in development for yeah.
More so, like there's so many games that you guys talk about that I'm like I've never even heard of that.
Arc Raiders, surely you heard of Arc Raiders.
Sorry, I heard of Arc Raiders.
What ones?
You were talking about one on the podcast down the road, like one of them about like
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Yes, that exact.
That's
one.
also a mainstream game.
Yeah, but I'm like I've never heard of Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, so I'm like I have no idea.
Yeah, it was like years and years ago.
Yeah,
though.
So like, I have no idea what the sequel is like.
I'm really sorry, Daniel. I have to go get a Nando's here.
Mate. What are you gonna get?
It's I don't know now. They took away my favourite burger. I used to get the double the butterfly burger that had the fucking sauce on it. I can't remember what it was. But they don't do it anymore. No. I'm not fucking. I'm a child.
That's what I get.
Sorry.
That's what I get.
A burger of some sort, medium, chips, maybe garlic bread. I don't know.
Yeah.
Might spice things up and get mac and cheese or something.
You should get. I get the loaded fries sometimes.
I tried those the other week or
just
a couple of months ago. They were nice.
They're people are like you can share them. You can just have that for yourself.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And it's not even a ridiculous portion either.
Yeah, I might then. I'll see what. Well, but it's usually a burger. Burger's usually the go-to. It's been an absolute pleasure, sir. Thank you very much. Were you going to go for a handshake there? I saw you eye up my hand there. You were. I did. You flinched a bit.
You went like that, and I went. Maybe he's going for a handshake.
I was going for one of them,
and I got ready to take a hand out of the leg.
The gun. You unhosted the gun. What do you want to plug? Is this fucking podcast coming out anytime soon?
Yeah, so I was about to say that. So I was a graphic designer got in touch with me today.
Dean.
Yeah, Dean. To basically be like, I'll do your logo. So I've got a new podcast coming out called Flip Sake at some stage. It'll probably be more like...
You said this the last four podcasts you've been on with me.
The reason we're holding on to the one you have is because once the logos... I made a logo, but then if I'm getting a better one, I'll hold off and then put that one on. I will probably be more of like a series, like 6 episodes at a time, and then take a break because I'm not doing this every week. Like, so Flip Sake, look for that when it's out. You're in the first episode, and then Jimmy Santoro 2 has started filming, so it is still open.
I'm sure
he'll
make another appearance on the podcast.
So maybe in his new outfit. He gets maybe gets a suit upgrade in the sequel. So that's being filmed at the minute. Denzi starts shooting soon. And then Wafflers.
Yeah, Wafflers, 10th of April. Daniel's hosting, I'm hosting, Kieran's hosting. We've got Paddy Rafferty.
Paddy Rafferty?
Paddy Raff. I'm assuming that's what the Raff's short for.
Probably, yeah. Paddy Rafferty, yeah.
Paddy Rafferty, Mickey Bartlett,
Michael Bartlett,
and David Elliott are going to be there. Tickets are on the Accidental Theatre website. I think it's actually accidentaltheatre.co.uk/wafflers, and that should actually bring it to you. Bring it to you. Well, yeah, I suppose that is.
We'll come do it in your living room.
If that's what
then we'll do Wafflers. No need.
Yeah. What else? No other gigs. I was on Hot Water Green Room podcast though. If you want to go watch that, that's really cool.
So I saw that clip today. Was good.
Thanks. Glad to get that out there. The story just get off my chest. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next week.